Good morning. This is my first notes of the day. I want to make sure that this is feeling relaxed. Depending on how much you practice, this corners might feel tight. So a good way of starting that is just by using the head joint. Okay, remember basics. Lips serious. You kind of push your head joint against your chin, which would create your lower lip to be flat, right? Instead of like this, to be there flat. And then, right, kind of do the position and let the air go out. Right? If I don't do, it could do this. But see how wide it is? So if you decide to do that, then slowly you have to use your upper lip to make the aperture smaller. And to point it down. Okay, another visual aspect of this will be then using this. Right? If I were to do this, right, I want then to be hitting the red. That's where you produce the sound. Okay, from the side. Okay, so once you have that, do the same thing here. And do this for a while, okay? You can set the metronome and try to see how many measures you can do. Let's say a 70. 5 measures, 6 measures of 4 beats each, and try to do longer every time. So after a while of doing this, let's say 5 minutes, then you can start going to the upper register. Notice that you don't see a lot of movement from my lips from one thing to the other, or a large bump of air, meaning, right? Because my aperture is already so small. That the air is going fast enough, almost as fast as what is needed to go to the upper register. And since I'm almost in the upper register, I just need a little bit of faster air and it will already be there. Right, and this is how you get a perfectly slurred interval from the first, second octave to the third octave. Okay, so this is very important to start with every day to make sure that you're producing the sounds that you're supposed to. Also, don't eat salty stuff like I did a few days ago, because your lips will be like this, all messed up. So I already know that my lower register will suffer because my lower lips are like this, right? So get your lip balm. I like to use Aqua 4. If I do this probably by second day of this, by Friday I will have normal smooth lips, and that will help me have a consistent sound. So if you're having a bad day of like sounds are not what they're supposed to be, most likely is that you've been eating something salty or something acidic, and your lips need to recuperate from that.